Hello and welcome back to another Dime SC2 broadcast. This one, though, will not be on DDSC TV. This one is going on my own personal channel. If you watched the beginning part of the series, you will know that currently TLO's down a bit. I mean, or not TLO, sorry. I was casting other games earlier. White Raw is down a bit, losing 3 games in a row. And as you can tell, his new contender, his one more chance to maybe bring the series back in his favor, is Empire Cass. Can he beat Empire Cass in a PvT? Can he come out on top? We'll have to see in like however long it takes for their openings to get going. So we see the pylon as usual, we see the supply depot as usual, so we have some time to chit chat, just talk. Um, so this is going up on my channel. I will definitely put an annotation in the third video that I put up, linking to here to tell people, hey, come here to look at the rest of the games, the final 4. And I'm doing all the games whether White Raw, jeez, I can never say his name, wins or loses. So, doesn't matter, still gonna have some great games going up on both channels. So, getting into the game, we have the gas after barracks and a gas after gateway, so nothing too crazy. But, you never know. We saw gas after gateway last time, and, well, he DT rushed, and then before that, I don't know. White Raw, you're confusing me. You have such great macro, and you're so good at it, but then you do stuff like that. Either way, the supply depot going down after the racks. Kind of getting a partial wall off here. I don't know if he's gonna kind of wall that off with supply depots there, or supply depots and a add-on. So, ooh, poor innocent probe. Get whooshed away? No, pushed away. Jeez, I can't talk. Can't even think straight right now. Gets pushed away by the Marine, the big bad bully on the playground. And we have a second gas. Could be seeing Banshee or Tank. Tank's really rare in this matchup though, but that's a sad thing because I actually love tanks in this matchup. We're actually going to see White Raw getting his Stalker first. I like this decision, gives him some mobility, but personally I prefer getting the Zealot first. I don't know, I just always have. But we have 3 Marines out now, coming on a 4th, and a factory going down. Oh, excuse me, tired. We have the factory going down, so yes, could still see some starboard play. We have a 1-gate expand coming out of White Raw. Definitely a bit of change of pace from the last couple of games where he just wanted to, well, cheese, cheese, cheese. Everybody loves cheese. That's what the moon's made out of. What we tell little kids. Either way, we have the starport down, and is that a tech lab? Yes, it is. So we're definitely going to see Banshees this game with reactor Marines in the background. So this should allow him to have a pretty nice sized force while he's doing this Banshee play. Maybe even get an expand during it, but we'll have to see what he does and whether or not he gets cloaked. We have the SCV guy walking over here, but the sentry's going to tickle him to death. And he's laughing, and he just died. That was a heart attack. He just dropped dead. So, if you hear me take an awkward silence, like, now, it's because I'm drinking. I've been casting for a couple of hours. My throat gets dry. We have the Nexus finishing up, so it's definitely going to be on Cass to give some good damage. Oh, the scouting factory gonna go around the map looking for proxies, which A is a nice move by him, but B, that tells me he is going bio all game long, all day, every day, not going for any kind of crazy action any other time. So yeah, we are going to be seeing what? Cloak and Raven. Apparently, he wants to get rid of yeah, he wants to get rid of observers. Definitely different from what we're used to. And actually never seen a Terran go Raven first. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love it because of the fact that almost no Terran gets Raven, but it's still kind of odd. Still kind of odd. White Raw preparing for the, later in the game and right now. Getting a pylon here, not really wanting to expand or do anything crazy, just wanting to maybe spot for some drops while his army's over here so he can have advanced warning. A very good sign of a good player. We have the probe moving up now, trying to look for an expand, not seeing one, and it's probably very curious. I wish he would actually move up the ramp, see the bunker, and he'd have a good indication of what's going on. We have the command center now with the Banshee moving out across the map. Cloak has finished now. Okay. Cloak has finished now, so we're going to see how much damage he can do. Oh, the Observer is on the way. He's definitely going to have to re-rally that to the back of his base as soon as he spots this Banshee. And the Stalker gets some early damage in. Oh, White Raw. Yes, pulls it back. He's going to get some good probe kills. Another Stalker warping in. The Observer's going to get in range. And oh, great positioning on the Banshee. Going to take it down. First Banshee goes down without a problem. Observer spots the second Banshee on the way. And White Raw will know its general trajectory. I don't know. He'll know where it's coming. Yeah. And we have a lot of Marines and a Raven moving out now, trying to take an expand with no upgrades. Kind of odd, but I like it. I like it. We have more Raxes going down now, and the first Marauder has entered the game. That'll bring him up to now to 5 barracks. 5 barracks with an expand. So, 5 barracks expansion. Second Banshee, sorry for missing that, but has gone down. And we have a quick Zealot legs. I actually really like this with how many, well, of course White Raw is getting a lot of Zealots because of course he wants to get Zealot legs. But it's just really nice to see that because I like the general style. Though he should be getting the armor upgrade because that makes him a lot beefier in general. So we have the probes moving a lot throughout the map. Like White Raw has been all over the map, but now Cass is just going to use this Banshee for map control. Gonna swoop in the back here. Don't think he's gonna go to the main, but oh, is he gonna spot the pylon? He could get a free kill. Does he even see it? Yes, he does. He sees it. Free kill by Empire Cass. But I don't. Ooh, it could supply block White Raw, but he's got 2 more pylons on the way, knowing he's gonna lose it. Good call. And the army is going to move out now. Oh man, if he makes a timing attack now that Zealot charge is finished and +1 could be done. And when he pushes, he could take a quick win off of Empire Cass. But we see a lot of bunkers going down really early on, so I don't know if he knows about this, but he definitely knows he wants to defend his expansion. White Raw positioning himself in a very advantageous position, but look at this, only 2 sentries. That could actually prove to be pretty big. And oh no, the Observers are out of position. Empire Cass getting so much free damage on this, and the Observer's right there. He needs to pull that closer. Oh, and White Raw trying to get away from the Banshees, going into a very bad position, just moving straight up into it, losing so many units. What a blunder, just walking in, not even moving or anything, just trying to get away from the Banshee, and oh man, so much of a blunder, losing all of his Stalkers, his 2 sentries, and only having Zealots left now. Looking back at the main, we see more Zealots on the way with 2 more Stalkers just finishing up. And White Raw, what a blunder. I don't actually, like, I know how he can easily come back from it, I'm trying to say. But that's definitely going to put him in an awkward position now that he expected to have a much larger army at this time than he does now. So just keeping the 2 Stalkers and the Observer at the Watchtower to kind of protect this his pylon, so he doesn't want to lose that as well. More Banshees coming out though, which is really odd. But now that we see Reactor on the starport, yeah, as I tried to talk, Reactor on the starport, we should just be seeing Banshees. I mean, Medivacs now until Colossus come out. So third command center finishing up very soon. White Raw's expansion is tad behind, but he should be able to cope. Oh, Cloak Banshee moving into the third. Will White Raw be able to take it out? He should. He should be fine. Nope, gonna just ward it off. Empire Cast, though, has another one coming into the back of the main. But the cannon, how much damage can it do? Oh, Banshee's just gonna move out. Doesn't want to risk it. Huge transfer over to the third. Let's take a look at the saturation. Actually, let's take a look at the workers. And Empire Cast is surprisingly ahead by 4. And actually, let's take a peek at the workers killed. And Empire Cast has killed 10 workers so far. Banshee back here trying to take some of White Raw's just general multitasking, trying to tax that as much as possible. As we have a lot of units, look at that. But all of them have no upgrades. And White Raw, what are you at? You're at 1-1. Oh, feedback. I want to go back to that later. 16-minute mark, remember that. That was amazing. So we have the push out now by Empire Cast, and it's gonna be tough. White Raw, you need to have your Archons in an amazing position. You need to have amazing Storm, or this is going to hurt bad. I don't even think White Raw knows about it at all yet. Oh, he'll know in a moment most likely. And we see the DPS now going down on the rocks, so White Raw definitely knows about it. White Raw trying to get in a very commanding position. Oh, but his army is out of position due to the Banshee in the back. The Archons are not where they need to be. They're killing air units. But, oh, the micro that Cass is having to do, the Zealots are causing so much havoc. Oh no, Cass is getting very much better position, but all of its units are deep in the yellow and some in the red. Can the Archons do the damage they need? They're picking off so many of the units. Oh, and White Raw is going to clean it up. Oh man, that's exactly what he needed. Now he is in a commanding lead. Not only does Cass have barely anything to guard his expansion, but White Raw has significantly taken out everything of Cass, sadly losing all of his Archons though, and most of his Zealots. Oh, White Raw, what are you doing with these? Archon party. Look at the shiny lights. Either way, oh, look at the Sea of Blue. So many warp gates, and what are we at for upgrades? He's finishing 2 weapons? Oh, he's not too much farther ahead. And oh, I think I missed the killing of some Zealots. I do apologize, but it doesn't look like he lost but maybe 3. He should be fine. If he just has a round of warpins of Zealots, I think he could kill him. I know he could kill them. Oh, the Zealot moving in to scout for the third. Scouting, maybe be able to pick off some good amount of workers. Oh, look at the SCVs melt to Archon party. Oh, actually, I do apologize. We had a warpin in the main. Oh man, I'm so sorry. Taking out so much, so many Zealots in the back of the base while so many are fighting over here. Can the Archons do the damage they need? No, it looks like it's going... What? What? He cleaned this up. He could easily clean this up. And then what does White Raw have? A mined out... What? I mean, yeah, it was mined out. He wasn't mined out there. He wasn't mined out there. And White Raw was so behind on macro. Okay, for anybody who does watch this at any point in time, please leave it in the comments below. If you do comment, tell me what you think, because I think Kaz could have killed that and then countered and won. Or I don't know. White Raw had a lot of saved up stuff. Either way, I do apologize for the things I've missed, but I hope you enjoyed this game so far. This was the fourth game. White Raw finally taking a win, so we're definitely not going to see a 4-0. We're going to possibly see a 4-1 though. We're going to have to see if White Rock can prevent himself from losing another game. So, as I always say, GG, WP, and as always, I'll see you in the next game.